out on the mat. 9-5-1 from Manhattan, Kansas, a senior.
Okay, gentlemen, shake.
Mike Altland, a senior from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, going to wrestle his first varsity bout. And literally in the first 3 seconds, 2 points on the board for Fischer.
Skate in the middle. You're right.
Solomon Fleckman, not wrestling, out of action for this bout. Remains to be seen when he will return. But anyway, he's not in there now, and Ken Fischer trying to do a quick job on Mike Altman, who has not wrestled at all, and Altman is down 2 more points.
Just to give you some background on Fischer, out of Manhattan, Kansas, he was he ended up last year ranked. He was the 3rd place in the Big 8, and he was ranked 9th in the nation last year at 158.
He did run into some problem in the tournament. Witness the fact he has lost 5 this year.
Well, there's somebody out there has his number, but he was a 3-time state champion at Kansas. Atland wrestled at Mechanicsburg High School as a civil engineering major at Lehigh. He is a senior.
Let's go, guys. Action.
Wrestling his first varsity bout. Reaching up for a combination, picking up 2 points.
6-2. Escape 6-3. Fischer out in front.
Don't push him straight. Let him turn.
Interesting thing about the Junior Taylor's bout, Larry, was not only the fact that he won as significantly as he did, but that he really seemed to do it with such style and grace. He just seemed to have every possible kind of a smooth move.
Good upper body. He just got bonked, I don't know, from the forehead.
Just the head.
Yeah.
So you're clear.
Atland wrestled, he's 1-4 career-wise at Lehigh.
A shot with the head. Just a little groggy.
So this is his first bout this year, 5th bout for the university during his 4 years at Lehigh.
You feel all right? Yeah. All right. Stop the clock. Okay, gentlemen, 43 seconds. Get some action.
Shell, I'd like to give you, I know you're in dire straits looking for a trivia question tonight, and I'm going to give you a great trivia question. And it's not only a trivia question, but I'll take an opportunity to pay tribute to the answer. And we're getting a real taken down, let 'em up session. It's 10-5 now.
10-5 in favor of Ken Fischer over Altland.
Take down.
Gets 2 more. 12-5. And this one could well end before the second period is much along, as the first period starts to conclude. And it will end with a 12-5 lead for Ken Fischer of Oklahoma over Mike Altland of Lehigh. The Sooners lead in team score 11-7 at the moment.
The question I'm about to ask you is...
Second period, gentlemen, score 12-5.
Who holds the second
set, please,
and third fastest falls in dual meet competition at Oklahoma?
You mean Oklahoma wrestler?
Yes.
Now, how could I possibly know the answer?
Well, he was from Bethlehem.
All right. How many guesses do I get?
Lee Barthol is scrambling.
I'll take a guess. Greg Ruth.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct. The late Greg Ruth, a guy who I knew. He was from Bethlehem. He went to Liberty High School. Started at Lehigh, then went to service, and then ended up at Oklahoma. Was a two-time national champion, and he had a 16-second fall and an 18-second fall, and he was a two-time national champion. And unfortunately, Greg was killed in a freak boating accident in Oklahoma several years ago. And I just want everybody to know that we still remember him. He was a fabulous wrestler and a great guy. And he was also the first wrestler from the city of Bethlehem ever to win a national title. Of all the great Bethlehem combinations, Greg Ruth was the first. And I remember he was councilman at that time, setting up the special award to give to Greg as the first wrestler from Bethlehem, PA ever to win a national title.
For the life of me, Larry, I don't know how I figured that one out. I should have bet you 5 cents or something on that. I would have to share 2 of it with Sandy Snyder.
Okay.
Okay, son.
Who knew the answer.
All right. 1965 and 1966, Greg Ruth won national titles at 167.
Still control. It's got to have reaction time.
Still a 12-5 lead for Kenny Fisher here. 57 seconds to go in the second period at 158. Oklahoma 11. Lehigh 7. Lehigh has won 2 thus far. Noah Clavel at 126. Jim Frick at 142.
Watch your knee. Takedown.
2 more points on the takedown. 14-6. So Ken Fisher has the major points right now, even without the riding time, and he has 2 minutes plus of that.
Get the toe out, son. Keep going, no points.
15 seconds left, second period.
And the period about to conclude. And at the end of the second period, it still is a 14-6 lead for Oklahoma's Ken Fisher. That Turner looking on for Lehigh as we go to the third and final period.
Lehigh, you're up. Third period, scores 14-6. Set, please. Let's go, son.
This, of course, was the weight class that Solomon Fleckman usually wrestles in. Fleckman unable to wrestle this evening. Would have been a good match, Larry, but I would have had to have said that an experience that Ken Fisher would have had to have been the favorite even against Fleckman. Very experienced.
Oh yeah, with a third in the Big 8. He's a pretty strong boy and moves well. And handling Lehigh's Mike Atland with not too much trouble, picks up a 2. Now has a 10-point spread with 1.5 minutes remaining in the last period. Works up off that half. You can get off that knee, get a tilt, and get 2 points on that combination. We're trying to get up to get that half, but we may get a. There's the combination that he's hoping for.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, there's a 3-point near fall with 1 minute and 3 seconds left. That makes it 19-6.
1 minute. 3, near fall. He's wrestling. Get off his back.
So he only needs a 2-point tilt and it's all over.
Get off his back.
And so he lets him up. Needs a takedown to get a technical fall. Spin around the back. Off it.
30 seconds.
He's working.
15 seconds left. 19-7 plus time. It's 20-7. A takedown will give. There's Mike Lieberman.
Keep wrestling, guys.
And we won't get it, Shell. We'll end up 20-7, 13-point spread. Not enough for the technical fall, and St. Abel is a little upset. But I think what happened, Kenny Fisher got a little tired there in the last 30 seconds.
So it is 14 points on the board. And Oklahoma now leads Lehigh 15-7. As we prepare to go at 167. But before we do, we're going to take a momentary timeout with the score 15-7, Oklahoma over Lehigh. And we'll be back with more wrestling in just a moment.